Howdy y'all, RoboDylan here, and today I'm going to introduce to y'all a new series I like to call RoboDylan Rants, which is a series where I do negative reviews on things I hate. And for my first rant, I'm going to rant about streaming services. My first reason why I don't like streaming services is if you compare them to cable in terms of cost, streaming services aren't as good of a deal compared to cable. Think about it with me for a second. Let's compare the deal you get from buying cable and the deal you get from buying multiple streaming services. For example, I have DirecTV, which gives me access to all basic TV channels like Disney Channel, Disney Junior, Cartoon Network and Boomerang, PBS and PBS Kids, Universal Kids, Comedy Central and Fox, and an extra pro about cable is you can record tons of your favorite TV shows and movies as well as other things that are on TV. And DirecTV only costs $85 per month. That's about $1,020 per year. And while yes, individual streaming services are cheaper than cable, if you have a lot of streaming services like me and my family, all the costs from those individual streaming services adds up. For example, I'll show you how much it costs for all the streaming services me and my family have. First, I'll show you how much the streaming services I am paying for cost. I am only paying for Paramount Plus, which costs $10 per month or $120 per year. Second, my mom and dad pay for 3 streaming services, and they pay for Netflix, which costs $15.50 per month or $186 per year. They also pay for HBO Max, which also costs $16 per month or $192 per year. And the final streaming service that my parents are paying for is Amazon Prime. And Amazon Prime costs $15 per month or $139 per year. And if y'all have y'all's calculators out, the price for my Paramount Plus combined with the 3 streaming services my mom and dad pay for, it adds up to $56.50 per month or $637 per year. And last but not least, we have the streaming services that my sister is paying for. And she pays for 3 streaming services. The first streaming service my sister is paying for is Crunchyroll, which costs $10 per month or $120 per year. The second streaming service that my sister is paying for is Disney Plus. And it costs $11 per month or $110 per year. And the third and final streaming service my sister is paying for is Hulu. And Hulu costs $15 per month or $180 per year. And if y'all still have y'all's calculators out, the total cost of all the streaming services that me, my mom, my dad, and my sister pay for all add up to a final grand total of $92.50 per month or $1,047 per year. And I may not be Albert Einstein or the person that knows the most about money, but I would go for the cable. Because while yes, cable is a lot more expensive than a streaming service, I think cable is a better deal because you get more bang for your buck. With cable, while with a streaming service, you only get access to the TV shows and movies from one or a few companies of those that streaming service has. And if you want to watch the TV shows and movies that another streaming service has, for example, if you wanted to watch Universal Kids and DreamWorks, you'd have to get a subscription for Peacock. And then if you wanted to start watching Cartoonito, Cartoon Network, and Adult Swim, you would have to fork up some money for HBO Max. If you wanted to start watching anime, you would have to fork up even more money for Crunchyroll. And all that subscription cost from all those streaming services adds up quickly. And my second reason why I hate streaming services is when they have a cartoon or live action show or movie franchise, but it's spread across multiple streaming services. The TV show and movie franchises that I've seen this happen with is the Rocky and Creed movies and South Park. And I find it really annoying that I have to pay for both Netflix and Amazon Prime. So I have all the Rocky and Creed movies, and I also find it freaking annoying that I have to pay for both HBO Max and Paramount Plus so I can watch the entirety of South Park. And I also find it freaking annoying when they have the cartoon or live action show, but they don't have the whole cartoon or live action show on the streaming service. I bet all y'all Total Drama fans know what I'm talking about when on Netflix they had Total Drama Island through World Tour, and then they had Total Drama All-Star through the Redonkulous Race. And I bet all you Pokemon fans know what I'm talking about when they had scattered seasons of the Pokemon anime on Pokemon TV. And that one is even worse because that was Pokemon TV's one goal. Oh, come the frick on, Pokemon TV. You had one goal: to have a streaming service where it is a one-stop destination for everything related to the Pokemon anime. And before y'all say in the comments Pokemon is a huge anime franchise and that it probably has too many episodes and Pokemon movies, well then I call that bull hockey. Because, well, they were able to have all 700 plus Simpsons episodes and the Simpsons movie and all those Simpsons shorts on Disney Plus. And the Simpsons isn't even the biggest selling point of Disney Plus. So if they were able to have all of the Simpsons franchise on Disney Plus when it's not even the number one reason to get a Disney Plus subscription, then I think it should be reasonable to have all of the Pokemon anime franchise on Pokemon TV when it's the number one reason to get a Pokemon TV subscription. And another reason why I don't like the fact that they don't have all of Total Drama on Netflix and the fact that they don't have all of the Pokemon anime on Pokemon TV is because Total Drama and the Pokemon anime are both very story-driven animated shows. And while yet the problem that they used to not have all of Total Drama on Netflix, and the other problem with Pokemon TV not having all of the Pokemon anime will not be too confusing for someone like me who has already seen all of Total Drama and most of the Pokemon anime, but I imagine it will be pretty difficult and confusing for people who are brand new to the Total Drama and Pokemon anime franchise and are just watching the Total Drama series and the Pokemon anime for the first time. And my third and final reason why I hate streaming services is on streaming services, you don't get all those awesome bumpers, blocks, and commercials that are on cable. The only special thing you get on streaming services are those logos at the beginning of all those Netflix originals, HBO Max originals, Paramount Plus originals, and Disney Plus original cartoon or live action show or movie programming, and all those cartoon or live action show or movie collections on Disney Plus. And you'll get some advertisements if you have the cheapest subscription of any streaming service. And I think that the fact that all streaming services have no bumpers or block and very limited commercials, it makes all streaming services feel very bland and personalityless. And that was my rant on streaming services. If you like this video, smash that like button. If you really like this video, smash that subscribe button. And tell me in the comments what your thoughts are about streaming services. And give me some constructive criticism comments so that I know how to improve my Robot Dylan production video. This is RoboDylan of RoboDylan Productions, and peace out.